Well, hello again. 79 Hurstles guy here. And what I'm showing you today, it's hard for me to explain as far as having information on these guns. You can find a lot of information online, and some of it has confused me. But I thought I'd present these rifles because they are quite rare, especially the bottom one here. The top one is a CO2. They're both the Plainsman, made by Challenger Arms Corporation. This one's in 22 caliber. This one here, the rare one, or rarer, I suppose, is actually an air shotgun. And you'll notice on the receiver or the barrel cover here at the end, there's no marking on here. And if there's no marking, usually that just tells you it's a 22 caliber. And then here there's actually an S, which obviously would be for shotgun. I'm going to lift up both the guns here and get a little bit closer view of this. There's different markings on the two. They both have the Plainsman, Challenger Arms Corp, but the shotgun actually has an Eagle Rock, California address as well. And my understanding is that that's kind of the beginning of the rifle making process, I guess, or location for this particular gun. This is 28 caliber, and Challenger Arms actually made their own kind of like little shotgun shell, if you will, that would go into this, and you can hopefully see how big that is. Crude sight, kind of like this little, I don't know, just kind of like a cutout screw almost. And it is a pneumatic pump. I have seen other guns, although albeit quite rare. This one has the forearm marked. It's really hard to read. It says D, looks like 36. And then on the actual stock itself, let's see if we can see that. It actually is marked X24 and then R149. And I've seen other guns referenced online that have the same R149. The comment that I've read, they thought maybe it was a serial number, but I don't think they'd be using the same serial number on different guns. So I don't know if that's somehow a model reference or what. Clearly X24 and then D36 don't quote match. You would think that they would, but to me it looks like it's all one piece of wood. It's this particular gun is very light. I don't know what this wood is that was used, but it's not heavy, and the gun overall is actually quite light. I'll get this, see if I can get this up closer a little bit here so you can see the S and then the back side of it there. The CO2 is actually, the cartridge goes all the way down, and then this rod would then slide down and then screw in, and then eventually obviously the CO2 cartridge would puncture, and then you'd have your gun. But the shotgun was from 1948 to, I believe, 1951. This gun was actually, I think, manufactured in the mid-50s. And I don't know if Goodenow actually produced the gun. They are connected to the gun, and I don't know if it's just that they were somehow buying up the pieces from Challenger Arms Corporation and then putting the guns together or what have you. But you can, kind of see the difference here as far as the bolt, and then of course the sight goes, and even a little bit difference as far as the cocking there goes. Obviously you can take the gun apart. There is no serial number or anything on the gun, and beyond the marking of Plainsman Challenger Arms Corp. That's the only thing that I could locate here. Get that out of the way. Kind of go back to this one here real quick. Get an idea of the end. Kind of see how large that that barrel is there as well. Neither one of these guns actually fire. I did take it apart just to see if I could get something going on, but parts are a little bit more difficult to find, and I'm assuming that there's probably someone out there that could rebuild this if it was so desired. But other than that, just something to look for if you're out there and happen to run across one of these guns and notice an S. It's going to be, this is quite a rare gun. Didn't sound like they made too many of them in their brief manufacturing time. So just another couple guns I wanted to bring to you. Again, as always, thanks for stopping by.